Now, no one really wants to walk around with a DSLR with a giant microphone on it. I get that. No one really wants to walk around like this. I think most people actually prefer to walk around like this, because at least then it looks like you're Snapchatting. Walking around like this looks like you're a tourist in New York City on one of those double-decker buses. Oh. Ah. Alright. Sorry to do this, Val, but I gotta open the door.
Okay,
holy sh! Lucky couldn't make it more than 2 feet. That's how cold it is. He couldn't make it over there. You had to be here. Hello and welcome to another vlog. Blizzard edition. Make it into the garage here. Whew. Alright. So, last night we got a couple of inches of snow. Today we gotta clean it. No one else is plowing their driveways. However, no one else on this street has a daycare and has to follow strict code. So that's one of the things that we have to do, is keep our driveway clean as much as we can, so the parents can pick up their kids, or if there's a fire we can get out of the house and safely and whatever. Yeah. Got the snowblower here. Gonna attempt to start it up. And we got 2 shovels. My grandpa's already getting started cleaning his car. Although I don't think he's going anywhere, so I don't know why he's doing that. I'm going to take this opportunity to test out the GoPro a little bit, because it's my only waterproof camera, and yeah, this makes sense. So I think we'll start out with cleaning by the front door, and then make our way. Snowblower has been stopping on and off, giving us problems, which is nothing out of the ordinary. But now I think it's out of gas, so now we're kind of in a pickle because yeah, no gas. All right, Mike, be careful with those door handles now. I'll be scratching up my door handles. Oh. Crazy quiet out here. The car just passed by, but you can hear it because there's snow on the road, so you can't hear the tire noise. And there's no one out cleaning in their driveway yet, so there's no snow blowers other than ours. Oh, ours is not working anymore, but yeah, crazy. All right, here we go. Oh God. I just remembered I have a Carhartt jacket sitting inside, and I'm wearing this. RIP. I'm going to the shed right now to see if we have gas. Ah, it's cold. It's really cold. But you never do this on your snow days. Well, that's officially stuck. Okay, so might be wondering how the hell I got in the shed. Check this out. There's a freaking hole in it. This tree branch fell on top of it like a couple months ago, and we haven't fixed it yet. And that's how I got in the shed. Alright. I came, I broke, I entered. Maybe just entered, I didn't break the shed. And I got the gas. Hope that came out good on camera. I don't know how much snow we got, but this is deep. You're never gonna believe how I got this. I crawled through the hole in the side of the shed. Well, I got the gas. Pardon me. Whew.
Tell me again why I agreed to do this. I don't know. We're finally done. Oh, crap. Oh, man, I don't know how Danny and Vu did that without complaining.
Whoa.
Yeah, that the wind's gonna cover everything over there.
It's so cold outside.
How are you the only one covered in like so much snow compared to me?
If there's snot coming out of my nose right now,
You're there.
I know. Woohoo! Alright. It is a scorcher out there. I'm being sarcastic, obviously. It's literally 1 degree out. 1. Anyway. Today's video, if you haven't guessed by the title or the first half of this video, is going to be on this little guy right here. I am recording audio through this mic because there are some noises going down below me, so I hope that I don't pick up too much of that. So I'm using an external mic. I just wanted to mention that. So, this is a GoPro Hero 5 Black. Now, I did not buy this. I did not even ask for this. It was given to me very graciously for Christmas. And I have to thank the fam. Thank you, fam. This is a GoPro Hero 5 Black. Let me throw you some numbers. It does 120 frames at 1080p, which is incredible. I jumped from doing 24 or 30 frames a second on this camera to the ability to do 120 frames a second on this camera. So if you don't know what that means, it basically means that I have the ability to do super slow-mo. This is going to be going to a lot of car meets, a lot of car shoots to capture super slow-mo action, because I can't really do it with this camera. So that's what this is really good for. Right, so that's 1080p. You can do 120 frames in 1080p, which is pretty awesome. What is also very awesome is it can do 4K. Ever heard of it? Ever heard of 4K? A lot of creators are switching over to 4K because, well, duh. It's Ultra HD. It's ultra high definition. It's double 1080p. Let me put this into a way that you probably can understand if you don't know a lot about video. Here we go. In post, you can crop 4K and not lose any resolution. You can still crop 4K and still be in HD. Okay? So let me crop this image, which is in 1080p. Let me crop it. Let me make it 150 instead of 100. Pretty blurry, right? Now, this is what zooming in 50% looks like in 4K. Ready? I'm gonna put the camera recording. Okay, so it's recording. Okay, so it's recording in 4K, 30 frames a second. wide, so it's going to look a little different than the image that you're seeing on this camera. And let's say I wanted to crop the image 50% like I just did with the camera over here. Ready? Boom. Did you lose any quality? Huh? Is it blurry? So this kind of compensates for the fact that it can't zoom in. Because it can't zoom in, you kind of have to do it in post, which sucks. It really does, but honestly, I'd rather have the ability to crop it and zoom in than have to do it live on the spot. Like this, I have to do this live. If I have to do this in post, it's gonna come out blurry. It's gonna come out bad. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna switch out this big camera for this little one. I love this camera, and it's much more cinematic than this. I mean, you're probably looking at the two images right now, saying, yeah, it's very. I have to say that's pretty impressive, and I'm pretty excited to work with 4K in the future. Right, so those are the numbers for you. I'm just amazed the fact that like this camera has higher frame rates, higher resolution, for like the same price as this, cheaper than this, and is smaller than both of them. That just boggles my mind. Okay, so that's that. Dan, what about the Hero 6 that just came out? You're talking about the 5 when the 6 just came out. Well, that's why I'm talking about it. Let me close the curtain. Damn it. Waited too long. The sun is setting, ruining my light. Alright. Sorry about that. This is a goodbye now, okay? Maybe a year ago, you were like, maybe I'll just get the Session. It's a little cheaper. It's a little smaller. But now you can have a GoPro, 4K GoPro, 1080p, 120 frames a second. 4K, 30 frames a second. That's their peak right there. Versus the all-new 6, which is like double the price, okay, that can do higher frame rates. We're talking 60 frames at 4K and like 200, hold on, I have it right here, 240 frames a second in 1080p. I mean, if you're doing a lot of slow-mo, fine, but if you're just going to be filming in 60 frames at 1080p, this is fine too. Right, so we got the usual out of the way. We got the whole 4K high frame rate camera in an itty bitty package. That's just what GoPros are known for, okay? That's nothing new. But this, this is the first GoPro to be completely sealed. To be, like, you can, I threw this in the snow earlier. Like, I literally told them, I'm like, pick it up with the shovel while you're shoveling and throw it in the snow pile. You know, there's a lot of people that take the Session that's a little bit smaller than this, they put it in their mouth, and they go swimming, you know? You know, there's a lot of vloggers that use these, right, because they're, you know, they're handy, you can see yourself, and they're different quality than this, okay? It's a little bit more vlogger-esque, right? But I do know vloggers that strictly only film GoPro stuff. They don't film any DSLR, any point and shoot, any drone stuff. This is all they use for vlogging. And that's fine. Using this for vlogging, like, twice now, I have to say that the sound quality is a little bit, I don't know, I guess it makes sense. I mean, this is supposed to be waterproof and all that, so, like, to get microphones in there, like, I think that's a mic right there and over here. So, like, you gotta be really careful holding this thing, and, like, if it's windy, honestly, that's my only complaint, is the sound quality. Everything else, even, like, how it stays stable. Basically, what this camera is a stunt double for all your other cameras, in my opinion. I don't think this should be your main camera. I don't know, I'm more of a, like this, or like this type of vlogger than a this type of vlogger. You know what I'm saying? This is like tourist vlogging. This is like, you do this for a living, you know, but you don't know too much about cameras, or you don't want to carry a big camera around. This is like, I am a vlogger and I'm proud. So I understand that some of you might be watching this video as somewhat of a buyer's guide, saying, you know, should I get a GoPro? Do you like the Hero 5 Black? Should I get a Hero 5 Black? Should I shell out more cash for the Hero 6? Should I, you know, cut my losses and get a Hero 4? Should I get a Session? or should I go off-brand? Is GoPro as good as they say? I've had one off-brand action camera, and I've had a GoPro. I've used the off-brand action camera a couple times. I've used the GoPro less, but I can tell you that the GoPro is much better. Not because it's newer, just because it's more solid. Now I understand there's other cameras out there, like on Amazon, that can shoot 4K, and they can do sort of high frame rates, I guess you could say, or just the same high frame rates, but they're not going to be as rugged or as good quality as a GoPro. GoPro is a very rich company. They have money to throw at a project and say, make this camera good. Those other companies that are trying to copy GoPro don't have as much funds. They don't have as much R&D thrown into their products. So far I've seen nothing but quality from this GoPro, so I have to say go with the GoPro. So that's if you want to buy an action camera. I highly recommend getting a GoPro brand action camera. If you're looking into just vlogging with it, you're looking into either getting a point and shoot or a DSLR or this, get a freaking point and shoot. I say this because the DSLR that I'm working on right now is kind of expensive. I bought this one for about $800. It has image stabilization, it's got the ability to put a mic on top, it's got this fold-out screen that I can look at myself. It's a pretty good camera, but it's $800. This is very good, but I can't see myself. Hate that. My phone does a better job of vlogging than this thing does. It's very small, so like you don't really know how to hold it really. And of course the audio on it. I mean, I would never use this as a main audio on anything. So I just have to say this because it's about the same price as this. No one really wants to walk around with a DSLR with a giant microphone on it. I get that. No one really wants to walk around like this. I think most people actually prefer to walk around like this because at least then it looks like you're Snapchatting. This, walking around like this looks like you're a tourist in New York City on one of those double-decker buses. Oh. Ah. I mean, I don't know if that's the route you're going for with your vlog, but don't get a GoPro to vlog. Get one of these. They're the same price. You can see yourself. Turn on. Your hand won't be covering the mic. You can zoom in and zoom out. It's really, really awesome. And it's actually probably cheaper than the GoPro, if I remember correctly. I guess it all depends where you get it. I got this one at Best Buy for like $350, including tax. This one, I think you can get on Amazon for like... I'll insert a price here because I don't feel like looking it up right now. Anyway, so that's that. That's my whole thing with GoPros. That's why I didn't ask for the GoPro, because I have this and this and this. But I'm happy that I have it because this and this and this can't film high frame rates, can't film high resolution. This can. So if that's what you care about, if that's what you care, if you want high resolution, you want 4K, you want 120 frames a second, not at the same time though. Bang bang boom. GoPro Hero 5 Black. Or if you want to spend more money, you want to spend double the money, get the Hero 6 and you can do higher frame rates and all that shit. Alrighty then. So thank you for watching today's vlog. I hope you guys learned something about GoPros. Hope you guys enjoyed the snow day as much as I did. I know. Focus. If you guys want to know more about the Hero 5 Black, or the Sony HX80, or the Canon T6i, or the Samsung, I'll be doing a video on this soon. Please, please, please leave those questions down below, or better yet, follow me on Instagram at Dan Mendes Vlogs. You can DM me and I'll probably answer you because I have no followers and a ton of time on my hands. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys when I see ya. Peace.